Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Armor Sling Simulator on another Saturday, which means another update. And you might be immediately be able to tell there's something interesting going on with today's update because the normal title above my head has been changed to something that says common one added to, and even I don't really know what that means. So let's go ahead and check out the update log to see what's been added today in the update. And first off, there is a brand new updated garden with a new greenhouse, upgraded fruits finally, and an updated merchant. So hopefully this will help with leveling up our pets. There's a new title system, which I think is a thing that we just noticed above our heads. There are new limited pets, new world rebalancing, bug fixes, and balancing. And there's also some new codes that were added to the game. I believe one of them is do it again. I think it's 2 hours of 3x strength. And then there's code next week. And this is 8 hours of 3x strength, and it says it'll be removed next update. So basically, you got to use these codes in the next week, or else you're just not going to be able to ever use them again. But immediately upon joining the game, you can also see there's this new button at the bottom of the screen that says roll for title. And there's this new titles button on the left-hand side of the screen. And we already have some titles: common, uncommon, good, natural. Now, I'm not really sure what these titles do, and we can roll for title. We just click roll. We can claim a title, and then there's also, auto roll, which, okay, it is a game pass. Just for the sake of the video, we are going to purchase it. The auto roll title game pass. I think this is like all cosmetics, and it is just for the sake of, I think, flexing in game. I think this is just like the chance of getting something good. So there you go, a 1 in 32. So I guess now I have different ones. So yeah, they look, I guess it looks a little bit cooler. The color's a little bit different. So I can run around, and rather than, I will say, like the previously, if you rebirthed in game, it would change the title above your head, but those like never really meant anything. So now these titles above the head, and all of these are my alt accounts. All of these just have the beginner titles because I guess they haven't claimed any titles yet. And then I guess the rarer the title, this is like a 3% chance of getting this, the cooler it'll look. And it looks like it even changes based on like the way you're facing, which is kind of cool. I'm not sure if this is intentional. There's also a quick roll feature for 200 Robux. I wouldn't spend any Robux on this feature. You can, but again, it's all cosmetic. So if we have quick roll on and we auto roll, how fast is, geez, that is really freaking fast. Okay, wow. Yeah. Oh, we get a supreme one, 1 in 64. So I guess the it can go really high. I'm not too sure. Can you play the game while doing this? Yeah, I guess. Okay, it is really loud and really annoying. But I guess it looks like you can just kind of play the game at the same time, which is pretty cool. But again, this is like a little fun feature. You could chuck on the title. Now I'm supreme with 1 in 64. I think there is a YouTuber title as well. And as you guys know, I am a YouTuber. But we don't seem to have that one. And not sure where it is. I'm sure I can get it. I don't really care that much. These titles are all just for show. They don't really mean much. But something a part of this update that isn't cosmetic and isn't for show is the brand new garden update. Now, this has been something I have been harping on the developers quite a little bit over the last month or so, ever since this garden has been added. But it looks like they have expanded the garden quite a bit. So the farmer merchant is now over here. You can plant these seeds right here. This is where you can plant a bunch of seeds. And let's see, what else has been added? There isn't any new. Okay, so you could upgrade snacks. So let's see, what is this? We have 5 rotten apples. So you insert 3 fruits. And it looks like rotten apples, they used to be 20 XP. Now they're 25 XP. So let's see, take 3 apples. And now, okay, so you get a little bit more. So this 1 rotten apple or 3 of these together is 75 XP. And now this turns into 80 XP. So you get a tiny bit more XP. That's like 5% maybe more XP. It's not a whole lot. Let's see, same thing for this. Let's go and turn it around banana. Okay, is that the maximum? Let's go to items. So this turns, wait, that, okay, so this is, it's a 10% speed boost for 5 minutes, and this is a 20% speed boost for 10 minutes. So that's actually a pretty worthwhile upgrade, I think. Let's see this as well. Fighting strength. Let's upgrade this star fruit. This is, whoa, that's a huge upgrade. This is a 10% or a, 10% fighting strength boost for 10 minutes. And this is a 25% boost for 25 minutes. That is actually huge. That is a huge upgrade. So if you're someone who's struggling to beat some final bosses, you would be able to, let's actually go apply that. So if we put this on the star fruit, and if we go, let's say, to the underworld, does that just make us beat these bosses faster? I don't know how that works. Okay, yeah, so it says we have 17.2 octillion strength, which is a lot. So we can beat these bosses way faster to get 25 minutes. That's quite a long time. That's actually a really, really worthwhile boost. So, hey, I like that. That's actually a really good upgrade. It makes these fruits a little bit more worth it. Let's go see if we can't discover some more upgrades here. We only have, I mean, the dragon fruit, we could see a 10. Ooh, I don't know if this will be worth it, because this would be 15 minutes of 10% if you just use 3 of these. And this is 10 minutes of 15% boost. So I think you'd be better off not upgrading the dragon fruit to a fine dragon fruit, the epic one. You'd probably just be better off using these as normal. But can we upgrade, if we take 3 of these, can we go ahead and make, oh, we can make a legendary one, 50% boost. How long does that last? An hour. Whoa. Okay, so it takes, is that 9 of these? Yeah, because we needed 9 of these to transfer into 1 of these. So that would be 90 minutes of 10% boost, or you can get an hour of 50% boost. That is actually really interesting. So that is a pretty worthwhile boost, and this could introduce like a new meta of getting rotten star fruits within the game. So I really like this upgrade machine now is pretty interesting, and definitely unlocks like a new sort of aspect. I will say, getting star fruits, I think the only way to really get them is through these lucky blocks, like opening up a red lucky block and then trying to get like one of them from the rare fruits. Oh, we also have a greenhouse over here. How did I not even notice this? Your greenhouse is 400 Robux. Tired of waiting? In the greenhouse, plants grow twice as fast, and you can plant 6x pots. So it looks like for the greenhouse, they're double the speed, and you double the amount of plants you can grow. So let's just see. 1 apple seed. Oh, wait, it only takes 30 seconds now? This used to take like 3 minutes. Okay, so that's really good. So they've already made this a bit better by just making it way faster. Okay, so I do like that. But, you know, you guys know me. We're gonna get the greenhouse. We're gonna go see if it's worth it. Again, I still do think like actually obtaining seeds is a little bit difficult. Oh, that's weird. It's the same. It's the same speed. This is 30 seconds in here and it's 30 seconds out there. But I mean, now I guess we have, you know, 12 places to plant seeds, which is pretty good. So I guess I could do a little bit of math and figure out how much pet XP per hour I could grind. But again, I think the main thing would actually be, the tough part would be getting these apple seeds and getting apples. But I guess there is a new merchant, and that is a possibility. So I guess you just kind of double click that, bada bang, bada boom. And then by the time this is grown, all right, that's actually pretty good timing. You can kind of run back and forth. But let's see, new farmer merchant. So the prices, oh, interesting. So you can already go ahead and buy normal apples. So we've already maxed out this farmer. So this seems like this is the best trades possible. And you can only buy 3 sets of apple seeds. So I can only buy 9 apples at a time. Or 9 apple seeds at a time, which isn't a bad deal because it looks like you can plant them really fast. I kind of don't like that. I have 61,000 tickets, and honestly, this is a pretty good deal. 240 tickets, basically buying 240 pet XP, where at this point you're spending 130 tickets and you're only getting 70 pet XP. So if I were you guys, I would probably, if you're gonna spend any tickets on apples, seems like the normal apples are the way to go if you have your farmers maxed out. But then it's like, okay, cool. Now I have to wait 13 minutes for this to restock, and I can burn through all of my apple seeds, and I'm just gonna be out of apples. Again, it seems just like there's the problem of like they're limiting the grind of like I can't level up my pet, because now I have I've got some apples and some rotten apples, and we can go in here, just spam upgrade them. And then, oh wait, we can actually upgrade these again. So these are 80 XP. So 3 of these, we should at least have, what would that be? 240 XP for 1. So let's go see items. This apple, 250. Okay, so you get like maybe that's not even a 10, like a 5% boost on XP when you level these up or you upgrade these. So it's like sort of worth it, but it's better. It's better, but they're way more generous on other fruits. But for XP, this seems like they were a little bit stingy with their upgrade process. But still, we have about 2,500 XP for our pets right here. And I'm gonna go ahead and apply this. Let's see, our soldier Dominus, our best pet, it's level 20 right now. And so let's see, with all of these apples, let's go ahead and apply 9 of these to the soldier Dominus. How much does he get ranked up? He is now level 27. Cool. That was like almost 100 million stat boost right there. And I will say this XP bar is like really not accurate because it's definitely not 119,000 XP to the next level because I only used 2,500 XP in the first place. But that's pretty good. 2,500 XP, got 7 levels. But you know, I guess it's just like this grind in the first place it's a lot. It's a lot. And maybe that's what they want it to be. But in the past, it just felt like, you know, they were handing out pet XP and I wouldn't mind it, but I definitely do feel like once I use all of my apple seeds, I can only buy 9 apple seeds every 20 minutes, it seems like. So I would almost rather have it be where it's just like uncapped. Like you can buy infinite apple seeds, but you can only like buy but there's like a limited amount of stock for these apples. I don't know. It's better. They're definitely making improvements for sure. And then also there's like this fishing area, which is also pretty reminiscent of Pet Sim 99, their fishing area. I'm not sure if we're going to get fishing poles. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to fish up huge pets or, you know, super rare pets. Not sure what they planned. They have planned to have coming here, but I do like this area. I think the upgraded snacks booth is really cool. Again, with these star fruits, these are very much worth upgrading. Oh, the golden pear, I didn't check these as well. So it looks like you can only upgrade the pears one time. So let's go see 20-minute boost of 25%. Oh, that's a huge upgrade. Yeah. So that is a huge upgrade. It looks like if you're just grinding AFKing, that might be worth it to try to do that. Or maybe if you equip one of these and then you open a lucky block, does that affect it at all? I don't know. That's something like I don't know. The luck boost, it's something that's just still a little confusing, but the garden is definitely coming along. Definitely a big upgrade. I like it. I think if this merchant is just balanced a little bit better, I think that would definitely help things out. But let's see, updated garden, new titles. There are new limited pets as always. And this zombie Dominus, 165 million base stat. I think the max multiplier, if someone were to max it out, is like 6 billion or something crazy. But obviously it's super expensive. No one's ever going to do that. These pets still only having best friend 8. We've been stuck with best friend 8 for like 4 months now. It would be cool to see some new enchants come into the game. It would be fun to grind some new enchants, that's for sure. But also apparently the worlds have been rebalanced. World 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 have all been rebalanced. Now, I, funny enough, do spend a lot of time in these worlds for other challenges, so I do have a pretty good idea of how much wins these bosses give and how much strength they need. So this guy, it only took 1 QI strength to beat him, so I don't think this strength has changed much, but I am very curious as to how many wins he gives. Because I believe, I don't know on this account if I'm gonna really know. On this account, okay, so the wins are the same. On this account, I did just had to grind up a bunch of super rebirths. So they said World 5 was rebalanced. Boss strengths have been heavily rebalanced is the word is what they use. Okay, so it actually says 850 QA. So I guess it's a little bit easier. It's about 15% easier. Whoa! Are you kidding me? Only 100 SX to move on? Dude, I just spent like so many hours in this world. Oh, that sucks. That sucks, dude. I just spent like so many hours grinding super rebirths, and now they decide to change it to 100 SX. All right, well, now it's like way easier to move on to World 6, which is good. You know, I'm happy. I'm a happy camper. So let's see. It used to be 500, by the way. This used to be, I want to say 100 SP, maybe 250. I can't remember, but that is definitely way less than it used to be. Let's see. This used to be, oh my God. So originally this was 2.8 SX. Now it was 1.4 SX. Now it's 1.1. So this boss is almost, I want to say that's almost like 60% easier to beat than it used to be. So if you guys haven't played Arm Wrestling Simulator in quite some time, then these bosses are probably way easier to beat than they used to be, which is, I mean, it's pretty good in my eyes. Like I don't see I don't really see a problem with that. Helps you progress further, especially with there now being 9 worlds. I do kind of agree with the fact that they need to make it a little bit easier. It definitely makes sense to you know, make the bosses a little bit easier, because even myself, I was kind of struggling moving on. Are you okay, dude? All right, okay. I'm a little upset. I'm not upset. I get it. But I spent, dude, so many hours. I literally, like, there's a part of me that's like, I've literally spent hundreds of hours in World 7 grinding strength to beat this boss. This used to be 20 SP. This is now 85% easier to beat Dr. Propulsion. 1.3 SP? 1.3 SP? Dude, oh my gosh. There are so many accounts. Now I wonder what World 9 is. I literally, on this account, I just spent like 3 days grinding to get this strength for World 9. I haven't even checked. It's probably so easy. It's probably, oh my gosh. I mean, this is good. I'm happy, but I'm just thinking to myself, I've spent days, weeks, months grinding all of these bosses, and it's just so easy now, which is good. So I hope you guys can, you know, you take advantage of these much easier to beat bosses. Again, this guy is almost like 90%. Wait, no, this is like 95% easier to beat. He is about 95% easier to beat than he used to be. This boss right here, oh my god, 1SX. He used to be like 60. This boss is 99% easier to beat than he used to be. That's good. I do think these bosses were pretty poorly balanced. So I will say, oh wait, that's weird. Goes from 2.9 SX to 161. That's a crazy big jump. They didn't balance that right at all. Anyways, 150 octillion wins to move on. That should be really easy. It's about 10 wins of the final boss. And then let's see. This used to be 1.9. Okay, so they didn't nerf this too bad. This used to be, I think it was like 1.9 octillion, and now it's 1.1. So they made it just about 50% easier. I don't think they tweaked any of the wins. It just seems like they tweaked some of the strength, which again, I totally get it. They want new players, or even experienced players, free-to-play players, pay-to-win players, to be able to experience all of these worlds, because I imagine, I personally haven't seen a lot of players in this world. I mean, this is a private server, but I haven't seen a lot of players talking about these worlds and experiencing these worlds. So it is cool that they're making it a whole lot easier to get to these worlds and experience these. 7.5 D wins to move on. Again, that's kind of a lot of wins still, to my knowledge, but I'm really curious here. What is this? They didn't touch that at all. Okay, they lied. They did not balance World 9 at all. This is still the same. Wait, are those wins the same? Did they make the wins? I thought I used to get 3D. Hold up. I thought I was getting 3D wins before. Now we're getting 6D. Huh. I don't know if I'm tripping or what, but I definitely feel like I was getting 3D wins. Now I'm kind of confused. Now I'm kind of gaslighting myself here. Oh, wait. I don't know. I'm so confused. I've been doing so much grinding on my alt accounts and my main accounts that I'm getting kind of my numbers all mixed up and jumbled. But wait, let's go check out the strength numbers here, because I should also have like a relative rough understanding. Yeah, this is about the same. This is relatively the same that it's always been. So they didn't change anything there. But interesting. Okay, so very interesting. They did kind of lie. World 9 bosses have not been rebalanced. To my understanding, these are the exact same numbers they used to be, which I honestly, I would have been fine. These bosses are really hard to beat. I would have been fine if they were a little bit easier, because I do want to grind up a bunch of wins. As you can see, we have 25.5 TDC. Is this actually the leaderboard? Oh, we are back on the leaderboard. Look at that, gang. 42nd on the leaderboard. You know me, always stay grinding. We're preparing for another big egg opening here in World 9. So we're grinding up a ton of wins. Need to purchase a new trail as well, and have some fun videos coming up now that we've Super Rebirthed and we're back here in World 9. So I was kind of hoping that the World 9 Molten Blaze boss was gonna get nerfed and his strength chopped in half as well. But I get that. So basically, to sum it up, you should be able to at least get to World 7. I mean, it's like 1 SX strength. I mean, and listen, I'm saying this from a position of privilege where I've been playing this game for, oh my god, 6 months now. I have every game pass and I have everything there is to be had in this game. But also, I've done a lot of free-to-play challenges. There are so many codes in this game, and also through event eggs, through enchanting, through guides, through rebirths. It really should be pretty possible to get your way up to at least World like 6 now, at least World 6 in the void through all of these new boss nerfs and stuff like that, which is good, again. I definitely think that's good, allowing more people to experience these new worlds that they've been working on, and I have no complaints at all with that. This feature is interesting. It's not that I don't get it, I kind of don't get it. I don't play many other Roblox games, as you guys know. I play, you know, some other simulators here and there, but I haven't really seen this title feature in many of them. I guess you could just leave your account AFKing overnight or something and just hope to like wake up to a good title to flex on your friends or something. But at the same time, it's just like, it doesn't. I'm always someone looking for like a strength boost or some sort of like statistical advantage, and this doesn't give me any advantage, so I kind of don't care at the moment. But all in all, I think it's a good update. The garden definitely seems to be moving in the right direction. It looks like all of these balances are very helpful as well. For those codes I showed earlier, that should be around 10 hours of triple, you know, everything boost, triple stat boost. I think it's win boost and strength boost. And then the code next week kind of makes me think next week we might be getting some big updates. Not really sure. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know your thoughts on the last few Arm Wrestling Simulator updates, and let me know if there's any challenges you guys want me to attempt within the game. It definitely seems like there's some fun things we could attempt. Now that the game is a whole lot easier to beat, we could maybe attempt some more free-to-play challenges, or maybe some more noob to pro challenges, or maybe returning to some accounts that I've spent a lot of time on. Not really sure, but the potential's there. But again, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. As always, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Deuces.